Well, hello. This is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. For today, I'm using printables by Prepared from Above, and this is called my cup overflows, and it is just gorgeous. I absolutely enjoyed even fussy cutting these because they're just really pretty, and very much wanted to journal this specific theme and verse in Psalm 23 verse 5, where it says, "My cup overflows." He prepares a table for us in the midst of our enemies, in the middle of everything that's going on. You see me here using a Studio Light Karen Joan lettering liner or letter liner, and this just helps me to get the title down. So I don't have clear sticker paper or transparency or vellum or anything to print on at the moment. So I want to put that title down, but I want to do it with my own pens. So I'm using this letter liner, and it's actually quite a nifty little tool to have. Helps you to space out your words. You pick a color, and it guides you to have the letters equally spaced out, and depending on how accurate you want it. So I've never been very accurate with, spacing the letters or making sure they're in a line or anything like that. But this tool is just so useful in getting that done that I think I'm going to be using it a whole lot more. And I'm loving how this title came out in the end. Since this is the first time I'm using this thing, this liner, I am doing it in pencil first and trying to figure it out and things like that. But I like it. I like very much how it looks, and I'm happy with the placement there. So I'm testing colors and found this brush marker by Faber-Castell Pit Artist pens that matches the color, and I am going for it. So I used the lines in my Psalter to space them out in the up and down side, and the left to right side I'm using the letter liner. So that is perfect. I really like it. So decided to add some embellishment on my letters, and I will take my white gel pen. I think this is the Uniball Signo gel pen, yes. And I'm going to just add some dot detail, and then take a lighter Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen in a brush nib to add some shadow or highlights or whatever you want to call it then, to the letters as well. And I'm kind of sad because on the video you can't really see the detail, but hopefully the picture will show you that it's got some dots and some shadow, and it's just pretty. So getting back to the verse, Psalm 23 verse 5, it speaks of God preparing for us a table in the midst of our enemies when things look like war, like in the middle of the war. God prepares for us a table to sit down and be at peace and have communion with one another. Even though we can't physically be with one another, we can have communion with one another in the peace that we share. So I really love the imagery of these little cups overflowing with prettiness and flowers and just all of the beauty. It just reassured me so much. And I'm laying down some soft yellow color in the background, and then doing some yellow splatters and some pink splatters for the variety of colors there. And I'm doing it kind of sort of over both pages just to incorporate the whole look of it. So this is my ESV Psalter. It is a part of a group of books that you actually get one book per book of the Bible, Old Testament, New Testament sets, and it's quite cute. The paper is very different to any of the other journaling paper that I have, so there's that. And then I've been battling with my Tombow glue. It doesn't want to come out, and when it does, it comes out in big blobs. It's very close to finish, so I think that contributes to it. So I just make a big blob in the middle and pick it up with a tip and put it on these fine details so that I have this glue on everywhere, and then sticking it where I set it out for. Wasn't quite sure, I couldn't exactly remember, and so I played around with it again just to make sure that I don't cover my pretty title. And I don't want to add anything. I was thinking for a minute to journal further, but really this title says it all, that in the midst of this, in the midst of going through what we're going through, God is still in control. He sits down with us at the table, has communion with us in peace, and our cup overflows. He supplies our needs. I want to encourage you today that God really and truly does supply your needs. It might not look the way you think it should, but He does. Using that brush marker to ink up my date stamp, giving it a date, and I'm going to use that lighter color just to highlight the verse and calling it a page. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. Go check out the rest of the products available from Prepared From Above, and I will see you again really soon. Bye-bye.